Okay,
Listen.
guys, I'm ready for the podcast. I have my cinnamon candle and my wine. Is it boxed wine?
No,
Hey,
it
if
was
it's
actually
not
from a
box
bottle,
wine,
you
then we
fucking
cannot be
asshole.
friends. Box wine is how it works, okay?
That shit's cheap.
Yeah,
Like,
save it for when she's a mom. When she's a mom, she can do
Right?
boxed wine.
oh God, no,
Right?
please.
When you're almost 30 and you're like, this $13 of box wine is gonna get me through the next 2 nights.
That's the
We'll
only way
talk.
I'm gonna survive.
No, I call it a juice box.
You would.
You just put a straw right into
Yeah,
the
I just
wine
put a
box.
straw right into it.
Like
I
those
use it as a pillow and suckle myself to sleep.
Like carry it to the bathroom with you.
It's like I have like one of those IV things that like shoots up my nose out
Oh
of the
my
thing.
God.
Carry it
It's
around
got a
my hip.
handle in it.
Right.
She's got one of those fancy ones that has a USB so she can charge her phone on it too.
Oh my Lord.
You're listening to Sweet Scoped with Tinks, Lady, Cat, and JoJo. They may seem sweet, but they'll pick your head clean off.
What does Mario use to speak to the supernatural?
What?
A Luigi board.
This is Sweet Scoped, episode 5. I am your host, Tinks, and I want to welcome everyone to a special Fallout episode of Sweet Scoped. It's not all that often that all 4 of us play the same game, so we're going to go with it, and we're going to make it all about Fallout. Even Kat is playing Fallout. So, Kat, what do you think about us making you play this game?
Okay, so first I was unsure. There's a fucking holy... Okay, I'm playing this game right now, and there's a turret, and I'm dying, so I'm gonna run away, and I'm gonna tell you about Fallout.
Run away, press pause.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it. So, I was a little hesitant at first because I'd never played a Fallout game before. I played Skyrim, that was the only Bethesda game I ever touched, actually.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I don't want anyone to hate me for this, but I only played like 80 hours of Skyrim.
Only
Like,
played 80 hours.
only-
Yeah, no.
That's it.
That's
you
funny
can-
though because most people play 1,000,000. So yeah.
Yeah, well, if you compare it to like the 1,500 hours I've spent in Destiny,
Right.
it's pretty pathetic. So it didn't really grab me. Maybe it's like the whole, I don't know, maybe it was the setting. I'm not sure. So, I mean, you can't really compare it to Fallout, but it's the same studio. So
Right.
I was a little nervous. I can't say that like the idea of Fallout really excited me. Like I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I like this.
Yeah,
But,
that's why I was kind of asking, like, we kind of, I don't want to say forced you to buy it, but if we had not, been so hyped about it and kind of pressured you to, you probably wouldn't have, huh?
I wouldn't have got it. No. And like I did a poll on Twitter too. Like I was like, I really want to see. I was like I was really unsure. Okay, it's a lot of money. It was like my choice was, do I want to eat this week or do I want to buy Fallout? So I was kind of like, I gotta be sure. So no, I picked it up and I played it for probably about 20 hours so far, which isn't that much.
Well, I mean, for a
But-
game that you just picked up, that's quite a bit.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. It's quite overwhelming, but good.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Well, our trophy hunter and resident badass, JoJo, you love Fallout, right? You've played it before, or is this your first Fallout game?
Yeah, I mean, I've played a little bit of, I think it was Fallout 3. But yeah, like literally it's just a couple of hours. So I'm sort of pretty new to this one, I guess, ish. But yeah, love it. Love it.
Good, yes. And then who I'm gonna call our Fallout expert.
Don't do it.
She hates it. She's not really, but she's probably the most obsessed about Fallout than all of us. So
I'll take that.
So I'm just gonna call her that.
All right. If you call me
Lady of
Fallout
Bridges.
expert, they'll burn me alive if I like say one wrong thing and say one
That's
person's
hot.
name wrong. Okay. All right.
I mean, should we explain why you just said that like that?
I don't
A minute
know.
ago, Lady said something about burning, and Kat said that's hot. And I said, that's hot? She goes, literally, Tinks. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not a complete psychopath. So.
But the way you said it, you're like, that's hot. I'm like, well, let me
Yes.
explain this. Because
Kat wants to pour hot wax all over my body.
It's true.
It's true. I mean,
It's just
everyone
what's
does.
happening.
Yeah. Can we do that? Like when we meet up, can we do that?
It's a
hot wax party.
hot wax party. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Sweet, I'll bring the camera.
Jojo.
You can narrate it, Jojo. And now, the cat is pouring the wax.
No, I'm done. I'm out. I haven't had enough wine for this yet. Ooh.
Okay. So yeah, this is us. We kind of went a little long on our intros. Me,
Sorry.
Kat, Lady, Jojo. But yeah, it's all going to be about Fallout. So if you ladies had a chance to look at the notes, you'll see I have What's New This Week in Gaming, which is a segment we always do. And there's 3 things on there. Fallout, Fallout, and Fallout. So
All the Fallout.
I know that Kat played some Black Ops this week too, so we'll talk about that next week. But for now, we're just going to talk about Fallout. We're all actually playing Fallout right now. We're talking about Fallout. I mean, we're just obsessed this week. So before we talk more about it, I want Lady to kind of set the stage for Fallout, because if you're listening and you're thinking, okay, I'm not that into Fallout, they're going to do a whole hour or so about Fallout, maybe we can set the stage for you and you'll be a little more interested. So if Lady can recap the previous games for us, talk a little bit about them, everyone else can just, grab a drink, sit back, relax, and she can take us through a post-apocalyptic, futuristic world stuck in the culture of the 1950s. Take it away, Lady.
I don't know if I have enough notes for that. Okay, where to begin?
Before you start, one of the things that I've played every Fallout game, and I have a bad memory. So one thing that I've always was a little confused about in the game is it linear? Is the story from game 1 to game 4, is it a linear story?
Yes.
Okay. So they do connect in some way.
Well, I mean, there's things here and there. You're gonna have the same factions and enemies and stuff like that. It does go along a timeline. Fallout 1 was in 2161 year 2000, yeah, and then Fallout 4 is in 2287.
Okay,
so they go along the
800
lines.
something.
Each one's after the other one.
Okay. So go ahead. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but yes.
No, you're fine.
Start.
So to set the stage, I'm going to say that some people don't know the whole Great War, Old War type thing that's said a lot in the games. It was started over an oil shortage. I don't know if a lot of people know that. It was the world. Okay, so we're stuck in like this 1950s. In that day and era, nuclear war was heavy on everybody's mind, and I think they just kind of went with that and they stayed in that mindset. And but they had all these machines, and with all of those machines came oil. And then the oil shortage happened, so then there was annexing of Mexico, and then the annex of Canada, and it's just whole thing in Fallout lore that went along. Eventually, there was rivalries between China and the United States yet again, and in 2077, the bomb was dropped, the war started, and 2 hours later, the whole world was destroyed.
Oh, wow. Okay, so was it who was doing the bombing?
Nobody knows.
Oh,
They don't know
okay.
who dropped the first bomb.
Okay, so someone
is
dropped
not
the
part of
first bomb
lore.
and then everyone was bombing everyone.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, Mexico was already annexed, Canada was already annexed, so they were already like in submission. There was they had their own things. The United States had made 13 Commonwealths. Like, they had 13 Commonwealths. That's why in Fallout 4 it's called the Commonwealth. It's the Boston Commonwealth, but each one of the ones changed their names. But instead of having the 50 states, there was 13 Commonwealths. Yeah, and then there was the Annex of Canada. I don't remember the timeline, so.
That's good
But
enough. I mean, I still
yeah,
learned something there, and like I said, I've played all of them. I have really a really bad memory, so that's cool.
no.
Then what about with Fallout 4? What do you think is important for people to know about the story in the past before playing this story, even if anything? Can you
You know,
think?
I mean, just knowing how the war started, stuff like that. That's a big thing, I think, with any of the games. Um, I haven't played through the story too much in 4 yet. I mean, there's definitely things that are reoccurring. You have the Brotherhood of Steel, of course.
Hmm.
Um,
Is there
you, I
about the
haven't really heard
factions?
anything about NCR.
Is there anything negative from joining more than one faction?
Well, as of what I can tell right now in Fallout 4, I can't.
Yeah, I can't either. So,
It won't let me.
Kat, hearing Lady tell the story, does that put anything into perspective like that you didn't know before, or any like, what do you think about that?
Definitely. It's kind of cool to like know a little more about like why the war started, like what caused the events of this game.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you kind of go over it in the intro to Fallout 4, but like not extensively. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, there
Yeah.
was the oil shortage. There was also plagues and resources. You know, all the countries were fighting over resources. The United States government decided to build. Oh no, that's bad. 230 vaults. I don't remember the exact amount. And some of the vaults were meant for living. That's what they told everybody. You know, this is going to be a safe place to hide. Blah blah blah. But for the most part, vaults were meant for testing.
Hmm.
Right. And
They
did
made these
they
vaults to test things, to test humans, to do different things. In Vault 111, as you can tell, they were cryo freezing people, and
did we
Yeah,
know
that
that
was
in the
crazy.
previous games
That was
about the
nuts.
testing? Did we know that in the previous games, Lady? About the testing in the
um,
vaults? I don't remember it being as prominent as
I
it is in
believe in
this game.
Fallout 3, it wasn't a
Okay.
prominent thing, but it's something that you find out. You find out a lot of different vaults then, and then in New Vegas, there's so many different vaults. You find the history. If you listen to the holotapes and you listen or you
Right.
read all of your terminals and shit like that, I mean, that's where you get the lore in Fallout, and that's where you find out, like, oh, they were doing this kind of testing in this vault, and this is what they were doing in that vault.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think. Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 were both made by different developers. They were not Bethesda. Bethesda took over for Fallout 3 in New Vegas, Fallout 4,
I
so
didn't
on.
even know that.
Yeah, Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 were both top-down turn-based games,
Oh yeah, that's
which
right.
was very reminiscent of that time. PC
Right,
gaming, that was a
exactly.
thing.
And they kind of took the story and made whole new games.
Kind of Fallout 3, or with Bethesda, what they did, they wanted to take the story and make a first-person shooter. They introduced bats, kind of in to kind of get that turn-based feel. That, like,
Right.
I'm gonna freeze time and I'm gonna shoot this person, and that's why they kind of integrated that, I feel. Um, but Fallout 1 was a little bit different. You were just the vault dweller. That was you, vault dweller.
It was just all about the vault, right? Like upgrading your
Kind of, well,
vault,
like, that's
doing
it,
stuff
no,
with
I
your
mean,
vault,
kind
right?
of. You had to go out into the wasteland. It was just different because, it wasn't like customized. It was just, back then wasn't really a thing.
Yeah.
You
It was
had to
just like a
leave the
little blip
vault.
on the screen hopping
Yeah, it
around.
was like you were over and, like, you had
Yeah.
this little circle, this red circle you had to move around to do things. Um, Fallout 1, you had to leave the vault because the water purification system went down, and they were like, "Oh, you've been selected. Go out there,
Yeah,
fight the
that's
things."
right.
And you discover this guy named the Master and his plans to, like, evade with his super mutant army. You destroy his base and his plans and yada yada yada. That one's kind of a standalone. I mean, there's characters that will carry over from Fallout 1.
What about
Um,
the futuristic part of Fallout? Is that because of now in current time, or is that because, or was that, how am I trying to say this?
no,
Was that in
it's
the
kind
50s or
of.
is
It's
that
the
now?
1950s version of what this time period would have been.
So the
If
culture didn't progress, but
No, but they
the-
thought, imagine in 1950s, you're going to look around you, you're going to have, they thought that everything in that time period was going to be the same, but they were going to have machines and robots.
right.
So
So
they
the
were going
machines
to,
and robots are from now, and the culture just didn't progress.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
Exactly. Fallout 2 is when they started introducing some of the like character or like main things that are going to carry on throughout the games, like the Enclave, which was, you know, the main sword, what you were fighting in Fallout 2 and Fallout 3.
Right.
Which was basically the American government switched over to the Enclave. They're trying to rule everything, yada yada. In Fallout 2, you actually play the descendant of the vault dweller in Fallout 1. Some people
Okay, so that's
probably don't
directly
remember
linked.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
directly linked. I think it's about 100, or no, like 30, 80 years later, something like that, is when that one takes place. After Fallout 1. There's also Tactics in between. That Tactics came out between Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, but it doesn't have anything really to go based on the story.
Was it just kind of to hold people over till the next one?
I think so. I mean, it was there. It just didn't carry. I mean, it's not Fallout 1, 2, 3, or 4. So it's just like
Right.
Brotherhood of Steel. It's like not worth really mentioning. Basically, in that Fallout 2, the Enclave is abducting your town of Arroyo, doing experiments on them. They're trying to pretty much wipe out the Earth again to start afresh and new.
Because a lot of people are like mutated
and same in Fallout 3. That's what they're basically
Right.
trying to do. They're trying to get rid of the ghouls and the mutants by using the Gek, which is the Garden of Eden creation kit that all the vaults are given.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
it
is
gets
like
pretty
cool. This is
intense.
so cool. Like, I didn't know that there was this much.
There's so much lore. Like, I mean, this is just skimming. Like, this is the top. Like, I'm just trying to like sum it up.
not take 8 hours talking about
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
exactly.
well, like for me, for someone who's never touched,
A Fallout game.
a Fallout game before, I kind of came into this blind. I was
Yeah.
really, really blind, and
Yeah.
no, it's the like learning a little bit about the world and like the lore behind what is actually going on. Like all I kind of realized was like, okay, there was a nuclear war. I was put in this vault. I got frozen, and I don't really know what else happened because
Yeah.
I've never picked up a Fallout game before in my
Well,
life.
it's
Right,
like
So I
and
was like,
you
ghouls-
missed that you missed that plot twist of the fact that it wasn't meant to be. It was supposed to be just a safe place to hang out, like while everything cleared.
yeah.
And so that there's that plot twist of wow, we were scientific experiments. Like when I saw that, I was like, holy crap!
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was crazy to me, like too, even just from, just this because it's like we go into the vault. I tried really hard. I tried my best to avoid spoilers. Because I want to experience the game by myself
Right.
and learn as much as I can. But it's been kind of difficult. So I've seen, some things.
Especially with us talking about it in our group
all the
meeting.
time.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you know what? You guys have been okay though. Like you haven't been like outwardly like this is what happens. Like somebody on Twitter
Right.
completely ruined the ending of the game.
Oh no,
Oh,
really?
no.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad
Okay,
that
don't
I
tell us.
don't follow that person.
Yeah, no, it was a troll account, and it was actually making fun of someone. And no, I found out what happened, and I was really
Oh,
upset.
no.
I was
Oh
really
yeah, I
Oh,
saw
I
upset.
that
don't.
as well by
You did
accident.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
That
oh,
guy was a total dick. Gonna be
Okay,
real.
if you're listening to this, don't be that guy. No one likes
Don't
that
be
guy.
that guy.
That guy
No.
is gonna die alone.
You single-handedly ruined my experience with Fallout. Just so you know.
Seriously.
You'll be
Seriously.
fine. I mean, the ending might not be completely different, but I mean, the cool thing about Fallout is those moral choices will always affect the way that your game plays out in the end.
This is true.
Silver lining, there's Lady.
Lady
At least I
is
hope
the
that's
silver
how
lining.
Fallout 4 is going to be. If it's anything like
Like the
New
others.
Vegas,
Yeah.
where New Vegas you had like a whole bunch of different endings you could stumble upon depending on how you played your game.
Yeah. Like what's cool about hearing what you're saying is in all the previous Fallout games, I mentioned it earlier in an earlier podcast that I play them like very fast. Like, I'm going to get this quest done, this quest done. I don't do many side quests, and I'm like, get
You
to
just
the
do the
end.
story? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't just do the story, but I'll get sidetracked once in a while, but I really want to know what happens next. Like, I'm not a patient person. So I'm like, what happens next in the story? Especially if it's like a mystery, kind of like how this story is. You know,
Right?
it's
I've done
very
more of the
mystery-like.
story than
So
I wish I kind of didn't want to do. Like, I'm like, oh, I just
right,
want to kind of finish this one, but then
I have
now
to
I'm
stop
like on
myself.
mission 4, and I'm like, fuck, you got to go do some other shit.
Right,
Like,
right. You have to stop, especially because it gets very challenging, and you need to do some of the side quests to level yourself up.
yeah.
But I'm more of the type of person who needs to know what happens next and needs to go through that story. So I didn't listen to all the holotapes, and I didn't, this time I am a little bit more because I'm a little more interested in it, but in the previous ones I wasn't. Jojo, how do you usually play games like this?
I normally try to sort of leave as much of the main story as possible and kind of do like, as many like little side quests as I can.
The
To just
exact opposite of me.
kind of prolong it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
Because
kind
I
of
kind of
me.
feel like when you finish the main storyline, even though you've got the side quests, it's kind of like,
It's over.
yeah,
No,
because the
that's how
main
I
story is sort
feel
of like your reason for sort of,
for doing
playing the game
everything.
and being in that
Yes.
environment. So yeah, just trying to, yeah.
That
It
makes
happened to me with
sense.
Yeah.
New Vegas. Like, I had so many side missions left to do, and I was just like, oh,
That's what happened to me in
I
Skyrim.
finished.
I wanted to finish it so badly, and I was like, I'll go back to the side quests later. And I did almost none, and then when I was finished, I don't think I touched it again.
Oh, that's
I
Yeah,
bummer.
I'm
never.
exactly the same with like Assassin's Creed games. Like I have to leave the main missions. Like if I complete the main story, then I can't be bothered
I won't
to run
finish it.
around and do
Yeah,
all the other bits and pieces. Yeah.
I'm the same way, Jojo. I agree. All
I
right, so
I never actually beat Skyrim's storyline because all that time that I spent
shame.
I spent
The
doing side
shame.
quests.
I don't remember the
Yeah.
ending of Skyrim being that amazing, anyways, if I
Mm,
remember right.
no, I don't think it was anything too great.
You don't know. You just said you didn't do it.
No, but I just didn't feel like the game was like wasn't that. Oh, I'm gonna watch my words here because I'm about to get
You
We are
better
all
tread
taking our
very
earrings
fucking
off.
carefully right now.
I'm about to get fucking domed.
Remember that burn at the stake? I said
Yeah, I
it's
know.
Don't
not
worry about it.
applying just to me.
I've only played a few hours of Skyrim myself, so
Oh my
Okay.
god.
JoJo's
So I
been.
have about like I think I had like 300, 400 hours, not probably even fucking more than that, like so many hours put into Skyrim. What level were you guys?
Uh,
No, okay. So I
I don't
have a
remember.
legit reason for quitting Skyrim. So I was a level 64 and my hard drive fried and I lost everything.
No.
Wow.
There
Okay. Yeah.
was no
No, I would
getting
give
it
up.
back and I was like, I am done. Like, I cannot redo that all. It was horrible. I was like one step away from getting like the dragon crafting and I was just like, no.
That's like on Fallout the other day, if you saw my post on Twitter where I quick saved right before I died, and it was just this endless loop of dying.
Oh no.
And so I was like, if I have to start this over, I'm going to be so pissed. And so, because it was my first time loading a game, because I just haven't turned my PlayStation off in like a week. So I hadn't actually had to load a game yet. So I go load a game, and sure enough, there was an autosave. I mean, it was like 20 minutes earlier, but still, at least I
It's
got...
happened to me so many times already. Like I've died or I've gotten into a predicament where I have to like
Yeah.
load up the last save and I'm just like this sucks. Like I have to do that whole fucking
Yep.
building again
Yep.
and like clear it out. And two of the times it's been glitches, which has really sucked. But it's kind of it comes hand in hand with this type of game. It's
I've
something
only
that
I've only had cosmetic glitches, like the Brahmin on the roof, and like sometimes they're like kind of glitchy in the graphics and stuff, but nothing that actually affected the
no, yeah,
game.
I've gotten stuck in a few places and I've gotten stuck in my Pip-Boy.
Well,
Like I wasn't
that's
able to
just late.
leave my
Just
Pip-Boy.
always stuck in places.
Right? I'm just stuck. I just fucking get, yeah. I'm like, oh, I can go in here. I can't get out.
Like our last charity stream, right? You fell off the edge like 5 times.
You guys had me doing funny things with my joystick. I couldn't get it. You guys just like caught on to that, and I was like, I'm a
What?
fucking idiot because I can't do shit right now.
Joystick.
Oh, there's the edge. Oh, there's the edge. Oh, there's the edge.
Okay, I was texting Lady one night when we were talking about this, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I felt like I sucked so bad that round. Oh my gosh, blah blah blah." I'm like, Lady, none of us had one kill. Like, not one of us. She's like, "Oh, okay, I guess you're right." But what I was telling her was the funniest thing that anyone said that entire night was her, because like everyone missed her comment. Like, because we were all doing our own thing, but she goes, I feel like you all are getting the hang of this, and I just don't know what it is.
Because you guys, it was when we were doing the upside down like south, and I was just fucking running into a wall, and you guys were actually like going past me and like moving, and I was like, wait for me, but I'm stuck.
I feel like you
Oh,
all are
lady.
getting the hang of this, and I'm not.
It was so sad. It was such a sad panda.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I haven't even gotten to Fallout 3 yet. Am I just skipping over
Yeah.
these? Yeah, Fallout 3, you fight the Enclave again, Enclave threat, blah, 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 blah. Cleanse the earth. Fallout 3 was in Washington, D.C. Fallout 1 and 2 were both in California. I don't think I mentioned those. New Vegas is obviously in
New.
New
Las
Vegas. The Mojave Desert they're trying to control. There's 3 factions that you're trying that are trying to gain control of it. It's the NCR, the New California Republic, Mr. House, who kind of owns New Vegas. He's froze himself in time. It's like this big lore thing. And Khazar, which a lot of people say Caesar, because that's how it's spelled, but in the game they actually say Khazar, and he has like this Trojan army type of thing. And depending on what faction you align yourself with, how you play the game is going to depend on how the game ends and who is going to rule the desert. So what I did was I saved right before I
And then
ended
did
and
it.
played out the last like 4 hours of the game differently each time.
That's awesome.
For what I could do. I mean, I made some choices that I couldn't take back, but I did get a couple different endings in. Cool thing about New Vegas is it takes place only 6 years before Fallout 4 in like their time.
Okay.
So it's about the same time period.
So she's or he, depending on which sex you picked, they've been asleep throughout. They've been frozen throughout some of these games.
Exactly 210 years since the Great War started.
Wow, that's so cool. So they were actually frozen while like the other games were going on.
Right.
Yes.
Really? Wow,
yes.
that is so cool.
So you come out on this end of, everything that's happened. I think it's Fallout 3, you actually come in contact with the main like people you're fighting in Fallout 4.
Wow, okay.
There's like a side quest for them where you're like trying to they have like a robot that the railroad is trying to like hide this robot from the help me out, girls. Institute,
yeah. Is the Institute in the other games as well?
just in 3. I don't remember it in Vegas. And I honestly didn't remember it from 3 until like I saw a thing online that was like, oh, do you remember this side quest? And I was like, oh shit. They mentioned that Fallout 3, didn't they?
So how far in the game are you, lady, would you say? I don't even know how to measure that.
I'm 16%.
16%. How do you measure that?
Only because Xbox told me that.
Oh. I want to know how
it goes
what
off of
percentage I'm
achievements,
at.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Or something.
Oh, I guess
like
I
that.
can. I guess I can like compare. Oops, I died.
I guess I don't know. I have 2 days and like 12 hours.
Here we go. I'm
Almost 3 days
20%.
into- Yeah, look
Take
at
that,
further.
bitch.
See, that's what you get for going through the storyline faster than I am. I am the worst though. Like I will literally start a quest. Like right now on my quest screen, I have about like 12, 14 quests to complete, and then a whole bunch of miscellaneous ones.
Yeah.
And I'm just going. I'm like, oh, what else can I find? Let's go see what this person's got for me to do.
Oh, I The rad roaches. Okay, have any of you come against a rad roach yet?
Yes.
It's like the first thing you fight.
Yeah, it's like
Really?
the first thing in the vault.
In the vault.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was half asleep. Oops. But okay, so I found a rad roach yesterday, and that thing was tough as balls. Like I could not kill it.
Was
And
it
I remember,
legendary?
yeah, I guess, I guess, but I don't think so. It's in like the upper north, like east part of the map, and I think a lot of the enemies are like a lot higher there. But I
There's
just
actually a map online that'll tell you the level or the like difficulty of the enemies in each area
thank
of
you,
the map.
lady. I will look at that and see if I'm right. But like,
You said, hold on, you said upper, like, northeast, right?
yeah, like northeast part of the map, I feel like the enemies there are a lot like harder. But
Well, I'm gonna turn around.
No, it definitely is. That's one of
Go
the
back.
areas. I feel like that's a red area. I'm
yeah,
trying to imagine the map I was looking at because I stumbled into an area that I couldn't get out. Like I was there for like 2 hours just trying to survive because I didn't want to fucking reload because I had just like completed this fucking mission. And I was like, fuck. But I was like dead, like center in this area, and all around me there was different enemies. I got children fucking Adam, and I had like super mutants, and I had these like flaming, like flamer.
did you say children?
raiders.
Did you just put the?
That's
Did
what
you
they're
say
called.
children in the what? What are called children?
The Children of Adam.
Oh.
They're a religious group
Oh,
who worship the atom bomb.
I
Oh, no,
haven't
these
seen that yet.
spoilers. Oh,
I'm sorry. No
It's okay.
spoilers.
No spoilers. So
Just
you
don't
haven't
go to
seen
that
No
area of the map.
spoilers.
Don't go to Salem. Don't do it.
it. You never want to go to Salem.
My
That's
friend
just-
Goob told me to go to Salem, and I feel like it was a bad idea. I don't want to go there.
No, but
that's what I was saying. I
Rad
feel
roach.
like I remember the rad roaches in previous games being like the super easiest that there was, like the really easy enemies. And then today, like, or yesterday, came across one. I was like, "You're going down, bitch!" I like totally got annihilated. I was like, stupid
just
rad
picturing
roach.
that
Tinks died
happens
with a
to me
bug.
sometimes.
It's just really funny. Like this big ass bug, and Tinks is just like, "I'm gonna kill you," and then
And then it
nope.
like sucks your
Nope.
face. Those fucking
Yeah.
bugs in this game. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, and then I don't, and then they kill me, and I'm like, I hate you.
What about those ghouls though? They're so creepy.
They just come out of nowhere too.
Yeah,
like,
they do, and they run so fast.
Yeah, they do run fast, and they like hit you, and you're like radiated.
Okay,
Yep.
so I
It's
don't know
bad.
if this is true, but somebody told me in the other games they were kind of more chill. Like they were just kind of chill. Like they would attack you, but they just kind of like stood there.
They didn't like sprint like that, right, lady?
Not that I recall. I mean, there's some of them like the glowing ones,
Mm-hmm.
which aren't technically ghouls, but they are ghouls. Those ones were always a bitch to fight, no matter what. The feral ghouls, they were always kind of crappy though. I feel like they came in like packs. So
Yeah.
that's really what fucks it up is like because there's like so many of them all the time, and you fire a gun or some shit, and they're like, oh look, I'm gonna eat your brains. I don't know what they really think. So do you know what ghouls are?
No.
Aren't they radiated like mutated people?
Oh yeah.
They are actually people who were exposed to the radiation dead on, like they were alive during the Great War when the bombs
Really?
dropped, and their brains were completely irradiated, and that's what made them ghouls. Like they just have it's just a complete nuclear.
So it's their form of
Waste brain.
zombies, kind of, right?
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's so cool. I'm learning
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah. And super mutants are actually human made. They were made by a professor, I forget his name, but basically they made this like liquid that they would inject or dip humans in, and it would make them into super mutants.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And there was a
Nice.
whole vault 84, I think, or something that was exposed to it, so all of them turned into super mutants.
Huh. Well,
Wow, that's
did you
so
know
cool.
Did you know all this, Jojo?
No, actually.
JoJo's like, I'm
kinda-
just trying to find this power suit right now.
I've lost my dog. I don't know where he's
Oh,
gone.
Fast
He's
travel
really
will
that's
come
lonely.
back.
happened to me so many times. The
Yeah,
very
okay,
first
what the
day I was
fuck is
playing.
with the dog? What the hell is with the dog? Let's be
Yes.
real.
Like,
Doggy
a
is
dog
awesome.
will just disappear, and I'm just like, fucking
Yep.
hey, like, where are you?
I'm
And
trying to take him to the vault, and he's just wandered off, and he's got all my stuff, and I'm like, oh, dude,
Oh, dog meat.
man.
So, let's talk about how we each play Fallout. So I know we talked about how we do the quests and stuff like that, but I want to know. Made a good point in group me the other day. If we play first person or third person.
So I'm extra weird and I
I
switch.
yeah, same.
You
Okay,
too,
cool.
Jojo?
Cool.
Yep.
Jojo, what are the instances? When do you play first and when do you play third?
I would say first person for like combat stuff. So if I have to like shoot or smack a
Yeah.
bitch in the face, and then I'll go third person if I'm just kind of like wandering around,
Yeah.
I'm the same.
exploring,
I'm the
and just
exact
kind of
same.
like in a sort of chill zone, really.
Me too. What about you, Kat?
I am strictly first person. Actually, I can't play third person. I can't navigate the game third person. I don't know why. I have a lot of issues with it. I have to play it. I have to play it in first person. I feel like it's because I played Destiny so long. It's like
Yeah.
that's the way it has to be done now. So it's kind of like stuck that way, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, I have not tried third person at all, and I don't think I will.
Well, maybe you should try and just the running around stuff but what I do get caught, like I get stuck in third person sometimes and I'll be sucking. I'm like, why can't I kill that guy? Oh crap, I'm not in first person. Like cuz it gets me off. Do you guys ever do that?
Um, you know what?
Yes.
You know what's bad? What for me is really hard to get the hang of is the VATS.
Yeah, because
I
you haven't played Fallout before.
Yeah, no, I really, in all honesty, I really struggle with VATS.
It depends on your gun. I'm gonna say, if you're using a gun that has really poor aim type of thing, like like where it's gonna hit, like you can look at your gun stats, but the higher that is, the better your accuracy in bats is gonna be. Same
The
with
higher your accuracy in the gun
yeah,
stats, the higher your accuracy in
see in
bats will be.
bats, yeah, pretty much. There you go, Tinks. Look at you. um, but I can see like there's times where VATS comes in handy for me. Like if I'm about to fucking die, I'm like go into VATS, go into VATS,
And I
and I
just
like
take a moment to
shoot them.
think. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll like try to shoot them, and if I hit them once, and then I like fucking like get out of the way real quick, like I'm gonna go hide, I'm gonna stim pack myself, I'm
I use
gonna
it to reload too, because it slows
huh,
time for the reload.
yeah,
Especially if I have a shotgun and they're right on me and I need to reload my shotgun, I'm like, please have enough, what is it, attack power? Or is it,
AP, yeah,
have enough attack power for one shot. I don't need any more, just so I can reload in that like slow time.
yeah.
And then of
It
course the crits are major.
so beautiful. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I'm just like, there's nothing more satisfying than fucking shooting a bloatfly and VATS. Like just bleh. I'm like, yeah, you're dead, bitch. So good.
Yeah, because they're so hard to hit. Those
Yeah, they're
stupid
so hard. That's
flies.
like one of my favorite. That's like I use VATS on the bugs all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Because I mainly use a pistol.
Right, and they're like impossible to hit. Like they go to the right and you go to the left. And you like hit
Yeah.
like 20 shots go by and
Mhm.
he still has 100%
You hit like the
health.
wing,
Like,
and you're just like,
fuck
damn
you.
it! There goes all my ammo, you fucking stupid bitch. And all I need to do is hit you once, and you're dead.
God, this sounds so familiar. Like, it's,
Oh, that
it's
is
been bad.
life.
What is life?
I think one of my favorite things to do is to just like let an enemy, like a ghoul or a raider, get up like right close to you, and then have like your shotgun out and go to VATS and just go for like a straight headshot. It's
Headshot and
beautiful.
watch
The
it
head just
explode.
goes brilliant. I love it.
Of course,
Right?
JoJo
Love
would
it.
like that.
I have a
Of
super
course.
cool legendary item. It's like a martyr's left metal leg or something like that. I got from I
Just the
don't
left
remember.
leg. That's so
It's just a
weird.
left, like
Just the
the
left
left
leg.
leg, yeah. But if I get below 15% of health, everything slows down. Like all time slows down.
No.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
it's pretty legit. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna run away super slowly so I can
There's a
take a
perk
step
for
back.
that too.
Yeah,
Did
there
you
is.
did you see that perk? I couldn't
Yeah.
wait to get it. I think you have to have your perception really high or something. I can't remember which perk it is that you need to have high first that I don't have. And I'm like, damn it, now I have to level that up.
Right? That
Because
is
I always
life.
go for charisma and um the what's it called? Black Widow. I always go for charisma and
But
Black Widow.
Black Widow, I love having those little like things to say inside talking to people. That's
Yeah,
always
me
fun.
too.
I do. I have
Plus
that one unlocked.
plus, like, I feel like there's way more male humanoids than female, so you get that extra damage.
Yeah. It's nice. I get more money. I always ask them for money when I'm doing a quest. I'm like, hey, give
I
me more
don't want
money.
to
And they're
piss
like,
off.
oh, I'll put it up $50.
See, there you go, being
Yeah.
renegade again. I don't want to piss off the companions I'm with, so I'll ask for money the first time, and then I won't ask for more money. So I'm like, the better of both. I'm like, I'll be a little bad, but not lazy.
I've been so nice lately because I had Piper with me, and I'm like, this bitch gets mad at everything I say, and I just want to get in her pants.
I know. Are we gonna do Piper or not? Because she looks hot in that leather. Let me say.
It's so bad though, but she loves it every time I pick a lock, and I'm like pro status,
Yeah.
so I'm just like,
Watch
yeah,
me pick this lock.
watch
Yeah.
me, yeah,
Yeah.
watch me hack this terminal. You like that?
I can hack all day.
Right? It's so good. So good.
So yeah, but what about let's talk more about the guns. I know you said you got a you got a legendary leg.
Oh,
Just,
I've got
just one
quite a
leg.
few legendary items.
Yeah, me
No.
too. The guns, but what I want to know who is a nerd like me and changes their gun names.
If you mean I put my favorite ones with an A in front so they're on the top of my list, I do that.
That's smart. That's very smart, but no, that's not what I meant. Am I the only one that changes? Because I have a gun for Lady and JoJo and Cat.
That's adorable.
That
What do I
is
look
a-
like?
What?
What am I?
You
a
never
pistol?
showed me this?
I'll take a screenshot right now and I'll put it on Twitter. But yeah, I like to name my guns so that they're easier to remember which one is which. Like, okay, so I have a shotgun and it's called Clawman. Because when I first met Clawman, he was all shotgun. Like, he's changed his ways, he's learned the
Oh,
but he was all shotgun in Destiny. And then I have a sniper called
Hovey.
yeah, my sniper's called Hovey. So it just helps me when I'm, not take as much time. Like, where's my sniper rifle? I know exactly what it's called. Or where's my shotgun? My JoJo is when I don't need to be as accurate, and I'm just like, like, and then
She's your submachine gun.
yeah. Cat is my pistol.
Oh, I wanted to
And-
be the pistol. Am I melee weapon? Can I be like a melee weapon?
You're the baseball bat with the nails
Sweet.
on it.
Okay, I'll take it.
That's so. It
I'm
feels
in
so
your
right.
face.
It just feels so right. And so
Right.
I get to look at the names and know exactly what they are. So that's fun.
That makes me so happy. That's so cute. I haven't named any of my weapons because,
You're
can I be
overwhelmed.
real? I don't know
Be
what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know which weapons are good. I don't know what's bad yet. I haven't played as much as you guys. I'm still learning.
You're our little newborn.
I'm a little baby.
Yeah, it's okay. My
It's a lot to
advice
learn.
to you, Kat, is find the gun that feels best for you. Like, I mean, if you want to fire fast, definitely go with those quick pistols. You don't want to get like one of the ones that are like one shot reload.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
But that's the cool thing about Fallout 4, right? That the other games haven't had in the past is the customization.
that's what I
You
was gonna say. Find the gun you
gun.
really like, and then go
Yeah.
customize it to your
Exactly.
play style.
And it'll keep going up in damage and everything.
Yep.
That's so cool to me because, like, okay, in I'm gonna use Destiny as an example, just because it's a shooter, right?
We'll allow it.
Okay. So in Destiny, like, you can't take those guns with you. Like, you can't if you have like a rare that when you're playing you really like.
Mm-hmm.
In the end game, it's useless, which I hate. That's
Yeah.
one thing I can't fucking stand about Destiny is like that I can't, take all my guns with me. Like, I can't take
My bringer of fate.
Fatebringer.
Yeah.
Can't take Fatebringer with me. I can't, bring any of that with me. Which is like, on one hand, I get it. On the other hand, it pisses me off. So in Fallout,
Right.
the fact that you can customize weapons and bring them with you, and the ones that you really like, even like I still have the pistol that I started with, like the very first gun you get. I love that gun. I
The
really
10
want.
millimeter.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
love the 10 millimeters.
It
I
feels
think I have
badass.
one with like a scope. I have a scoped night shot 10 millimeter, so I can use it at nighttime. It has like night vision on it. It's pretty sweet.
Mine's like, let me look at it. Hold on. Oh, I just went in third person. What does mine say? Glow-sighted heavy 10mm
The
pistol.
glow sights are nice. I like glow
Yeah, I
sights.
do.
Yeah, I know. So that's like that was the first gun I upgraded because I really liked it. So like to me, the fact that you can bring that with you and like keep customizing it and bringing it and going through the story with it, that's one of the really cool things about Fallout.
Yes. Do you have a favorite gun, Jojo?
Not at the moment, no. I don't think I've discovered enough weapons.
Are you stuck customizing everything, Jojo?
Maybe.
Maybe
Damn
I
it,
might have
Jojo!
spent too long on my settlement, perhaps, possibly.
So tell us about settlements then. Do you like that customization of the settlements? I guess that's a
Yeah.
rhetorical question, kind of.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's very much kind of sort of Minecrafty, kind of Simsy sort of thing.
To me, I like that was what I called it when I first played it. I'm like, this is like the Sims builder, but like clunky. I'm gonna be
Oh
devil's
yeah,
advocate here and say it's clunky as hell.
yeah.
Like
It's
it's
their first
really,
time doing this.
yeah. I wasn't overly in love with it, but like I didn't hate it either. So
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. I mean, you have to put like if you're going to build like a shack or something, you have to put like a foundation or floors down, otherwise,
Yeah, or it's
your
like built
walls
up in
don't
the
like
air.
exactly, yeah, your walls don't snap together properly and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I find that the NPCs they kind of do what they want with the building anyway. It's like I built this like really nice, little wooden shack and stuff. Do they sleep in it? No. Do they stand on top of the roof? Hell yeah. I'm like, why? Why you do
Why?
this?
Why you
I
up
spent
there?
hours.
I put a
I've got
toilet in
like,
there for you.
do you know there's paintings on the walls? I've got flags. There's bloody
And
there's a
those paintings
TV.
are very hard. Did you see my tweet this week? I said the endgame boss is trying to put a painting on the goddamn wall. It's
oh my
so
Totally.
I've
Oh my
never
God.
tried
Right?
that.
You're like backing up and like going forward and like twisting to the side. Like, I'm gonna get you on there. I got you.
Piper, are you watching? Piper,
Yeah,
look what I
right?
can do.
Look at what I can do. Watch me, Piper.
Anyways, Jojo.
So yeah, so there's a lot of different sort of options. Obviously you've got like your prefabricated buildings, so you don't have to, make one from scratch. They're not
That's my
as good
life.
Get rid of
though.
those? Is there a
So
way to get rid of those buildings if you
Oh,
want
you
to?
mean the ones that are there already?
Yeah.
I don't think so,
No.
no. Unless they're like the ones that are completely ruined, then you can scrap them.
Okay.
But the other ones, they kind of just have to sit there, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But but yeah. So yeah, what I did was I made like a sort of nice little two-story sort of mini fort thing. And it's got like a little like sort of like guard post thing tower on the top, and it looks all really cool. But yeah, I haven't really like done much mission wise, so yeah, I kind of have to like venture outside of my little sanctuary now and actually do stuff,
Yes, you do.
uh, which
Are
is
you
scary.
1% of the game done because you've spent
Oh my
60
God,
hours on?
probably yeah. It's really bad. It's really bad. I actually went to do some missions yesterday and I was like, I've forgotten how to shoot. Like, I don't know how to combat. I was
That's
like,
too
oh my
funny.
God, what do I do? What do I do? Throw a painting. I'll
Throw a
build a
painting.
generator. Have that. It's like, oh my
Are
God.
there stairs? You said you built a second two-story. Are there
Uh-huh.
stairs? I don't remember seeing
Yeah,
stairs.
there's
Yep.
There's
stairs.
stairs.
Yep.
Oh.
I think the limit is 5 stories
Stories.
at
That's
the
what
moment.
somebody in chat had said. I don't remember who it was.
Wasn't it
Was
Let's
it
Doom? Wasn't it?
Fee?
Fee? I think it was, yeah.
Was it Fee?
I think it was Fee, yeah.
He's the one that
Um,
built like just a whole bunch of stairs. And then like a flat building. That's funny.
Stairway to Nowhere.
I love that guy
Stairway
so
to heaven.
much.
Yeah, he's great.
I've been watching a lot of Drea's been doing streaming Fallout recently.
Oh, I love
The
Drea.
Adventures of Fat Kesha. And oh my God, it's so funny. Seriously. But I watch her play and I'm like, you're such a badass. Like it's
Drea's such
completely
a...
different play style from me because I'm such a scaredy cat. It's like I'll be sneaking around, proper
No, no, no,
stealthy,
no,
checking
no,
out the
Jojo.
area and everything.
You're a
No.
conservative player. That's how we're gonna say that. Okay.
So do you level up your stealth then, usually?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that works
definitely, yeah.
then.
Do you have a stealth boy yet?
I don't know.
I found
No,
my
not yet.
first stealth boy. So I was super excited. I got my stealth boy.
Sweet.
Shut up.
Yeah,
please.
working on my perk chart at the moment because I kind of screwed it up a little bit at the beginning. My endurance is like 10 because I thought that all the little levels underneath, I thought that they like unlocked due to like game
Oh,
progress.
I did too.
So I did that at first, and then I realized,
Yeah.
oh no! I'm glad it only
There's
took me
more.
like 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was only doing the front row, the top row, waiting for the others to unlock. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, they're already unlocked. Okay.
Yeah, and then I went down and I saw those like super shaded ones, and I was like, huh, I'm gonna try something.
So I was clicking through those and like I didn't scroll down. There's like you can see the top 4. I'm like, man, that's a lot of perks. And I scrolled down and I was like, there's more. And I scrolled down some more and my jaw just dropped because the customization
Mhm.
is like literally unlike anything I've ever seen in any game before ever. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
we can all be playing completely different games. Like there's
Completely.
JoJo being stealthy with her sniper rifle, and then there's me with my shotgun and full strength. It's really cool.
And then there's me like getting into everything.
Yeah,
I'm just like, I'm gonna unlock all
I
the
haven't
things.
shot my gun in 3 hours.
And then
Just
there's
going around
me,
picking locks.
just bad. Just bad.
You'll get it. You'll get a feel for it. All you have to do is really get a feel for it, and
Mhm.
that's it. Because I know how overwhelming these games can be, and I've
I
played
was
everyone.
overwhelmed.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I was
Me
overwhelmed
too.
when I started. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this build. I like my fucking sanctuary is prefabs. Like I'm living that prefab life. I'm like,
Yep.
yeah, there's a shack. There's a shack.
Yeah, exactly. I was just so overwhelmed with like all the junk and items because I knew every item could be used for something, but I couldn't figure out how to use it. I thought at first you had to drop it in creative mode or whatever that mode is, and then scrap it all. And then I read online that you just put all the junk in
In
your
the
workshop, and
workshop.
yeah, and then it just uses it for you. And that
Wait.
was a revelation.
What?
Yeah,
Because I've
right?
been dropping it.
Right?
I've been dropping it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't
Wait.
know how to get rid
So
of this shit.
I've heard different things. I've heard that if you drop it, and scrap it, you get everything from it, and if you just leave it in your workshop, if you use one thing, it goes away.
Yeah.
And the other, like if it has 3
I've
things
noticed that.
to it.
Yeah, I've noticed that. You know how when you look at it, it says the components that are in it, like
Uh-huh.
gears and
Yeah.
glue and what adhesive or whatever.
Like
If
I was
you
using.
use it for adhesive, it doesn't drop the gears and
That's
the
what
other
I
stuff.
heard. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no,
what I think I
I think
figured it out
that's
because it kept saying like duct tape removed, duct tape, and I was like, well, where's I didn't use the adhesive. I only used the fucking cloth or whatever it was.
I think you're right because I feel that too because I'm like I have way more shit than this. Where is everything going? So
Me
you're doing it.
too.
You're probably doing it the better way, Kat, just the more time-consuming way.
Gotcha. So if I drop
If
it,
you Yeah, if you
that's
drop it and scrap it, it'll turn into 3 different things. If you
We can
put
be completely fucking wrong too,
Yeah, we could
but
be wrong too, but we're just gonna go with this because this feels right, okay?
feels
So
right,
if it
man.
feels
just
right,
feels
do
right.
it. That's
Or
like
you
our
can go
love summed up right there. It really
exactly.
is.
Feels right, just do it.
I feel
Um,
like that's a lot of it so far. Like I feel like I'm just kind of there's not too much direction in the game, so I'm just
yeah,
like I think I'm doing this right.
That's
right.
that's one of the best parts though, is that there's no direction in it. Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
you have to figure it out. You have to be able to go into the game and like it feels like you have to actually be resourceful and survive in this world.
And
Do you
think
have it on survival mode?
I don't think
Anybody?
so. No.
Not yet, no.
Okay.
what's the
Dude, you think
difference?
I have it on survival mode?
Survival mode?
No.
Survival mode, your health comes back like way slower. You find less bullets. Um, I,
Oh, holy crap, that's the highest one.
that's the highest
So
one.
there's
Yeah.
normal, there's
Hard, very hard. There's very easy,
easy, normal,
normal, hard, very hard, and survival.
Where do you change that? Am I
In
dumb?
difficulty.
Settings,
So if
difficulty.
you play it in survival, the really cool thing about it, I mean, it's super hard, but you do run across a lot of legendary enemies that drop legendary gear.
I'm changing that right now. Are you proud of me?
I am proud of you. Yeah, the shittiest thing is the health. I'll tell you that now.
Oh, you
Like,
can change your save in Pip-Boy too. You can change it to
mhm.
5-minute saves.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can
do that
change
too.
it to like the auto saves to low, which is really smart, which is what I did because I had it set to like 10 and I was like, fuck that shit, that's not working for me. And you can also, like, for people who are listening and don't know, you can change the color of your Pip-Boy and your HUD, all that fun stuff.
And that's in settings as well, right?
Display, yeah.
Mhm.
You can change the amount of your radio if you want your radio up higher. I am one of those people that I have to have subtitles on
Me too.
all my
me
games.
too.
It's the very first thing I go into is I go into options and I go and I fucking turn subtitles on. Because I can read faster than these fuckers can talk. Like, it's just how it works.
Sorry, I'm busy turning my Pip-Boy bright ass pink. Okay,
Right.
I'm happy.
It's so pretty. And then on the app, like, if you have the app, it'll turn it pink on your app, and it's just like, yeah, this is sweet.
Ooh, does it turn it? Ooh.
Yeah, mine's orange.
Downloading the app
It's like
now.
orange app. Like, this is cool.
Mine
Oh
was,
yeah,
like,
the app is
pink.
amazing. If you guys haven't
It's super
downloaded
cool.
the app, yeah, you have to do that because you don't have to go into it on your.
Yeah. We just sit here with our Pip-Boys on, like, yeah.
Did you wear your Pip-Boy past the first day? Because I wore it the first day and that was it.
I didn't wear it. I haven't even opened my box.
No.
No. I am, like,
Unboxing it is
highly,
really
like, I am,
fun.
like, totally just thinking, like, I can sell that for more than I bought it for. Which I don't think was worth the amount. I mean, and I feel bad saying that. I'm sorry.
No, I think
people.
it was. I think it was. I mean, it's $60. You get the cool Pip-Boy. I mean, it's one of the best limited editions I've seen.
You think so? I feel like I haven't looked at mine personally, but I've seen like a lot of people online bitching about it. So I'm just
They
like,
look cheap. They look,
Yeah.
cheap, but I wasn't expecting them to be amazing. I had realistic.
I wanted a fucking Pip-Boy, Tinks. Okay.
Just wanted a Pip-Boy.
I just wanted
Wanted
like,
a real
I
one.
think part of the value in it though is like because it came with the game, so it's like everybody's like, this is, you know,
Right.
the game. I feel like
Well, it
I'm
has the steelbook
sad.
as well.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, the steelbook. I'm so sad I didn't get the steelbook.
I
You have
totally
no
picked
idea.
up that Dark Souls 2 one, by the way, Kat.
Did you really?
I did. I took it for my work. I mean,
Oh my
I did not
We
take
love
that
each
for my
other
work.
here.
Aw.
Lady
Like-
sent me some limited edition Destiny art too.
I
the other
did.
day.
Yeah.
She's just the best.
I've got like
Oh, where's my stuff?
Jojo, I love you.
Yay.
What do you guys have for like collector's editions? I know this is kind of off
Oh,
topic.
I don't know. I have
That was my
Oh,
first
man,
one.
everything.
Really?
That was
Was
my-
your first one? I have the Taken King. I have two of them. When they were released, I pre-ordered 6 because I was going to give some to friends in the States, because they sold out for you guys so quickly.
Mm.
So I took a list of some that people wanted them, and I was like, okay, like I pre-ordered them. If you don't pay me, I'm going to cancel them. Like, it's that easy. And a few people ended up not being able to afford them, and I was like, okay. But instead of backing out, I bought them, and I did one for like our giveaway, and the other one that I had, I gave to a friend. So that was pretty cool, because
Yeah,
he didn't have one. So
Cat
I
Dust.
have weird ones. I have Far Cry 4 Collector Edition, the
that's
Order,
pretty though. That's pretty. That one's so pretty, the
the
art.
Order Collection, or the Order Collector Edition, just because it went down to clearance at my store for like $25.
Oh,
and
wow.
That's a $25 statue. So I picked that up. I have the Ghost. I have my Destiny Ghost Edition. And then I have the Pip-Boy.
The ghost in that was actually really cool.
Yes, he is my best friend.
Wow.
He's cool. He sits on my shelf in between like all my Fallout shit, so it's kind of funny.
Did anyone buy Nuka Cola?
The Nuka Cola Quantums from Target.
Yeah.
My Target had 8 and they were sold out by the time I got there, or 12. They had 12
They had 12 for the whole store.
for the whole store. So they had gotten 24, and somebody was unloading him and dropped it and broke it. Broke one of the cases.
Oh
So
my
they only had
gosh.
12. My brother-in-law works there, so he was telling me about it, and I was like, you can't even save me one. He's like, oh, I couldn't do that. I'm like, you're such a stick in the mud. Like, what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah, Abbott works for Target, and he said that his employees bought out 99% of them.
Oh,
And so he told on his employees. I was like, yeah, you go.
That's
Screw
funny.
them. I want one.
Oh,
I
didn't even
yeah
get 'em
didn't
over
have
here.
it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You have
Canada
the
and
beer though,
UK.
Jojo. So I don't want to talk about it. You have Fallout beer
What?
Do we?
in the UK. Yeah, they did.
Oh,
They came out with a
yeah.
Fallout 4 edition beer in the UK.
Yeah, fuck you, JoJo.
Wow.
I'm just gonna
Spicy.
sit here in Canada with nothing.
Right.
Have my fucking wine.
So I got Vault 111 sweatpants
No way. What?
Yeah.
Where? How?
at GameStop.
They have them?
hmm
Oh my gosh. I'm so going to GameStop tomorrow.
Right? Like so super cool. I have a Nuka Cola, like an older one. Like it was my profile picture
seen
for
you
a while with my
it.
Nuka
I
Cola.
was like,
Yeah.
I like that one because it looks super vintage.
Yeah, it was it's a friend of mine gave it to me. He got it from a con he went to, and they were handing them out.
No. Yeah, Bethesda's really cool like that. Like when we went to the conference, they were giving us Bethesda water and I saved mine.
Oh, I just stopped talking.
But then they made us, don't worry, it gets better for you, bad for me. They made us get rid of it when we went in there. And I was like, "No, I was so thirsty and I didn't drink it because I wanted to save it." Fuck you.
I got my Pip-Boy, Vault Boy mask when I went to pick up the game.
Yeah, that was cool. I like your picture.
I
Or
saw
your
your
Vault.
selfie with that.
Did you get it at Best Buy?
No, I got it at Game. It was just with the
I know Best Buy had them.
like little what's it called? What's it called? The little figurine. Oh my god, all the words are going.
That's
All the
okay,
words
just
have
sing.
gone.
Your little figurine, the mystery
Yes,
mini?
the little Vault Boy guy. My words have completely
With
gone.
the thumb in the air.
Train of thought has left the station.
It's
Thought
okay.
I'm going. Bye guys. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, Jojo.
I have a couple other questions for you guys.
No.
Do you sleep and rest a lot in the game?
Yes.
Like when it gets nighttime, do you go to sleep?
Yes, because I'm a
No.
chicken shit and it heals my health. So.
I
didn't
sleep
even
when
know you
I'm
could do
really
that.
low on health. Like I will. If I'm low on health and I have like 2 stim packs and I see a fucking bed, I'm like, I'm sleeping.
Wait, what did Jojo just say?
She said that she didn't know you could sleep. You make the beds, Jojo. I know you've made about 100 beds.
Well, I know they sleep in them, but I didn't think that.
You can
Yeah,
sleep
man.
and you can fully
Dude.
heal your health. You'll feel well rested when you
Well
wake
rested.
up. Yeah.
Man.
But well rested is only when you sleep in your own bed. If you sleep in someone else's bed, for some reason you're not well rested. But isn't that like that in real life?
I guess.
I
No,
don't
I
give a
think
shit.
I
I'll
feel
sleep
like it
on
happened to me when I was out and about. I got well rested. Maybe
Really?
it is
Oh,
where
maybe I'm
I'm only
wrong.
in sanctuary. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it happened to me when I was out and about.
Oh, okay.
You can also
You're
sit on chairs and wait if you can't find a bed.
And
Like,
it
and you
regen
just
your
want
health?
some time to go by. No, you won't regenerate. But if it's like pitch ass dark and you see a chair in the middle of the forest, you're like, I'm gonna go sit on it.
What are you talking about? Is she making any sense to anyone else?
Yeah, absolutely. I've done that. You can sit there and admire the view in the middle of the night in a radioactive storm. Oh my god, the
you're just saying
radioactive
sit in it.
storms.
I thought
So
you meant.
I still haven't came across
I
one.
haven't
Everybody
either.
keeps talking about them, and I'm just like, what are you guys talking about? I don't know fucking radioactive storms.
Dude, I've had
Oh my
two.
god, it scared the crap out of me.
Right? They're so scary. Like, you're just minding your own business and the sky goes
I
dark.
must have slept through them.
And you're
I
like,
don't like to play at night.
no, well, I thought it was night at first. I'm like, man, it's getting dark, but it got windy, and I was like, what the hell's happening? I'm like, oh, it must be like a storm. But instead of like just going dark, the sky turned like dark green and angry, and I was like, what is happening? And the next thing you know,
You're like dying of ads.
yeah, basically.
It's
Which
nice.
my friend Jace had to like explain to me how to get that away. I'm like, what's that orange bar over my
Right away.
HP? He's like, you gotta go right away. And I'm like, so it's like radiation poisoning. He's like, yeah, cat, yeah, it is.
You
That's
start
why
growing
keep
arms
that
out of
away."
your tummy and shit.
Yeah.
It's weird as fuck.
But
But did you know that instead of spending a shit ton of on Radaway, you can go like into a city to a doctor and he'll get rid of your rads completely for like 40 caps.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so if you're
There's one in
close to a
Diamond
doctor,
City.
it's cheaper to just use. You could also find them wandering out in the wasteland. They'll like just be sitting there in a camp. They're like, "Hi, I'm a doctor." I'm like, "Hey, look at you. There's a death claw like 5 fucking feet away from you."
But could you heal me for a second? I want a doctor as a companion. How cool would that be?
I think one of them might have a health perk. I was reading my strategy guide
Ooh,
at the
I
different
can't
companions,
wait. I
and
can't
one of them, I don't
wait.
remember which one it was, but one of them had like a healing perk, I believe.
Yeah, so that's one thing too. If you are playing Fallout, the companions have different perks, so pay attention to that. And
You have to unlock them. Usually you have to do their storyline, don't you?
oh, okay,
To
that
get
makes
them to
sense.
have that special perk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I think they come with like their own little thing, but I think like if you want them to have their special perk, you have to do that. At least that's how it was before. And I haven't really gotten that far with my companions yet in Fallout 4, so I don't know for sure. That's how it was in New Vegas, from what I recall. But yeah, no, so I sleep a lot because I don't like to play at night, and it's not because I get scared, it's because I can't see anything, and I'm a fucking, like, scavenger, and I want to see everything and make sure I'm not missing, like, anything around me, and my flashlight just doesn't cut it. I'm just like, oh, I can't see in that corner, I'm not seeing well, so I just, like, sleep, and then it's daytime, I'm like, yes, I can see everything now.
I haven't noticed much of a difference between day and nighttime.
Maybe I'm just old lady, I have bad eyes, I don't know.
It's possible.
It's very possible. Okay, so my other question is, do you change your clothes?
Oh my gosh, I have a
All the
dresser.
Do you have
time.
outfit? I know JoJo does, because JoJo's always like, look at me, I look like a pimp.
I have a dresser full of every type of clothes I find. I don't sell them unless I already have one in my dresser.
Oh,
I
that's
did
so
the same
smart,
thing.
because I don't
did
do
the same
that
thing.
at all.
You do too, JoJo?
Yeah, I've got
Yes!
like a little
I'm not a
cabinet
freak.
thing in my shack, and that's
Now
like
I want to do
specifically for my
that.
outfits.
Yeah, me too. I
I
love
wanna
the
do
sequin
that.
dress.
So
Oh yeah.
that's the one item I have. Like, I pretty much got rid of everything else. Well, no, I have like Piper's leather trench coat.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I took that off of her. I was like, yeah, bitch. A top hat and like
Like, I took it off you.
I
Why
have
are
a
you still
pompadour
wearing
wig
clothes?
because it was just awesome. I have a pompadour wig and I just wear that around with my sequin dress in Diamond
Oh
City.
Hello, my
Oh.
baby.
Hello.
I
And I
kind of
changed
regret
my
not
hair.
playing a female character now. Not gonna lie.
Right. I change my hair way too often. I'm like, oh, salon guy, make me look different.
And I'm the opposite. I'm so picky for some reason about my hair in games like this that there's only one style I like, and then when I go to change it, I'm like, oh, I want that other one back.
So I feel like in Diamond City he has more options than when you created your character.
Oh, maybe I should.
I believe, like, I'm looking through them, I'm like, I do not remember these from when I created. I don't know, maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but he has some
Fallout
cool
Yeah, that
ones.
was it one thing I noticed from like the character customization, because I've made like 2 characters now, so I've like made a male and a female, and I've noticed that the women, they don't seem to have as many options custom wise
As the male,
I mean,
it feels like
yeah.
that's how Fallout was. Like, I mean, in the past 2 games too. I feel like the hairstyle. That's one of the gripes I had when I was making my character. I was expecting so many like things to choose from, and like, yeah, the bruises and the like acne, and that's all like awesome and cool. You can add that to it, but I'm not gonna make my bitch look ugly. Um, but the hairstyles, I was just like, damn, I really wanted more. I wanted long hair. Like, I don't like it when it's just such. I wanted like a long braid or something. I want to be Katniss.
Katniss, yes.
It should be Katniss. I made Buffy, is what I did.
Nice.
Because I had made Brittany, and
Who
then I
made
found
Geralt?
out.
Who made Geralt?
I don't know.
Did someone
Somebody
make Geralt?
I don't know, that
online.
was somebody online.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've seen Beavis and
awesome.
Butthead, Geralt. I've seen like so many of them, and it's so funny. I'm just like, oh, that's so good.
Yeah, it's like I tried to make me, but they didn't have big enough hair, so I was like, all right. And then every time I tried to make it, it just kept on turning out looking like Halle Berry. I was like, all right, okay, I'm just going to stick with this one and call her Haley Berry. And then literally 2 days later, I got bored and changed it to a dude.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
And
no,
then I
I
put him in a
got.
dress, and now he's
Oh,
fabulous.
that's too good, too funny. Oh, I love it.
Then I put him in a dress, and now he's fabulous.
Yeah.
So, did you guys what are your characters' names?
Tinks.
Dexter Morgan.
Nice.
Ren.
Cat. Okay, so I made Brittany, and then I got up and I realized that Codworth would not say my name, and I was like, oh, Brittany is not one of the 1,000 fucking names you say. Like, what's wrong with you, you fucking robot? So I had to remake my character and go to the list of names that he would say, because I was not going to get the full experience out of this game if he wasn't saying calling me
How do
by
you
my
get a
character
list
name.
of names?
Online, I just looked it up.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a list that said all the things he can say.
It's like Everdene's on there, and
Ooh, I like
and
Everdeen.
Buffy, and and fuckface.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you
Yep.
kidding?
Titties and all
Titties,
sorts.
nipple.
I really
Cock-
missed out on this. I need to make a new character. I'm just gonna,
Right?
just so I can hear Codsworth say
Codsworth
titties
be
and
like,
nipples.
good evening, Miss Nipple.
Oh my
That's what he says.
God.
Oh, hello, Miss Buffy. I'm just like, I wish my name was Nipple sometimes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a new segment on the show that we're not going to have Fallout every show, obviously, but I do want to have this segment that is going to be called hashtag Fallout 4 Problems. So we're going to talk about something in Fallout that could be like a confession or an addiction or even like a legit problem we come across. And then if you're listening, and you can tweet at us with hashtag Fallout 4 Problems too and let us know your Fallout 4 problems. Does anyone want to go first? Anyone? Are you guys prepared? Did you read?
I am.
Yep.
Yes.
No.
I love you guys. Well, Kat. I love everyone but Kat. Okay, go ahead, lady.
They
Kat
know.
has all the problems right now, so she wins.
The game. The
She
game
wouldn't
is the
be
problem.
Problem.
So originally, like 2 days ago, I had already had it, and it was that I wasn't a master lockpicker yet, and I was so pissed off because I'd come across these safes and shit, and I just was like, I'm gonna have to come back to this when I'm fucking master lockpicker so I can pick this lock. But now I am, so I can't use that anymore is my problem. But my major gripe right now is fucking copper. Like, I need to build turrets for all of my, umpteen settlements, and I don't have enough copper to do it.
I feel like that's what JoJo was going to say too, because that's what she's been complaining about all week.
Yeah.
Me and JoJo are on a copper shortage. So
I don't understand. So what are you buying? I don't understand what you guys are buying with the making with the copper.
We use it to make like all of like your generators, and
Generators.
sort of like electrical stuff. And I think you use it for weapons as well.
Like turrets,
remember
right? Is that
rightly.
what I'm? Maybe
Yeah.
I'm oil. I don't know. I can't make turrets right now, and I can't make fucking generators.
What are you guys making? What are you guys using the generators for? I feel like I'm missing something. Is there a way to unlock more items for your settlement or something? I feel like there's only a
Well, I
certain
don't know.
amount that I can make. Am I
It definitely feels like there isn't
very
that
much, right?
many options. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they come out with some mods in a few months with like additional
Expansion
stuff.
packs.
Yeah.
Because it does feel a little bit.
I think you
little
can
bit
find
sparse,
I know that with like the power armor, you can read books and stuff while you're out, and you can unlock perks for your power armor, like new colors.
I just mean the
Yeah.
settlement stuff, though. I feel
Yeah.
like I have a generator and I could only plug like 3 things into it. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each little one makes 3 powers, so
Uh-huh.
big ones make 5, I believe. But I have like a radio tower, and then I want a disco balls in all of my houses.
Practical. I like it.
So that was the thing.
You get a
I
disco
put
ball.
a disco ball in Doghouse, Dog Meets Doghouse. Well, actually,
Right?
it was his house for his doghouse.
It's Doghouse House.
His
That
doghouse
just
house
yeah,
is
so JoJo.
I had to
That
make
is
him
It,
feel
so
comfortable.
JoJo.
physically pains me.
Right. He has like balls and teddy bears and
yeah.
all the human spines
And
he
a
could want.
doghouse.
Yeah.
Oh.
His house is actually better than everybody else's house.
Of course.
Spent
He
more
got the
time on
metal shack.
Oh yeah.
That's too funny.
Fallout Puppies Edition.
Right.
Just like our phantom puppies.
Yes. That and like those little those light cubes. I don't know if you saw mine and Andrea's
What do they
exchange. You can like make things, and somebody had like posted their house, and on the side they'd put all those lights, and they made the house say "fuck house." So of course, like Andrea, like I retweeted Andrea was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Okay, Andrea, we have to do a thing now."
Yeah. Obviously.
Where I'm gonna make the moisten, and you're gonna make the cunt shack. So
Oh dear.
now I have to make all these little lights to make the moist shack.
What about that thing what about the thing that makes the noise? Because you know how you had that quest or like that little thing you were supposed to do to build a generator, like, and connect something to it. Like that's what the text.
Oh yeah, the guy wanted you to do.
Right. So I was like, okay, what's the sound thing? And it just sat there going, "Ee," meat? And I was like, what the fuck is this? And it sat there for like 2 hours.
It's like a speaker, the radio thing, and I don't know what that is either. I built it and
Jojo, do you
scrapped
know?
No.
Okay.
No idea.
Well, that's funny that Jojo, what was your fail? Was it
What was
copper?
my yeah, well, just my major
She
fail
lost
is
her
just
dog.
actually completing the missions, like actually playing the game. I'm just stuck on settlement building at the moment, and that's my main problem
Do you
with
have a
this
lot of
game.
settlements?
No.
That's what
I think
oh, really?
I think
Because
I've got like 3, I think.
Oh.
But the thing is that I put like all of my energy into Sanctuary, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh fuck everywhere else. I can't be asked.
Yeah,
I just want to make this
That's
one
kind of
thing
what I
that's like
did.
awesome.
I made a like error because I was like, I have to have all the settlements. So I like went out and I found so many settlements. So I could have like supply lines and shit. So I like opened up my supply lines and I have supply lines going towards all my settlements so I can get that bank money. But now I'm just like, all those settlements are like dying and they're like, we have no beds and we have no people, and I'm like, fuck.
Shut up, bitch! I'm trying to save the world.
Like, I'm just like, well,
Fix your own damn
Sanctuary
problem.
has all my
Come on.
stuff, and I don't want to take all of my stuff out of Sanctuary and take it there. One of my biggest things about the game so far that I wish, and that was different, was I wish all of the workshops coincided. Like, all of the stuff in my workshop in Sanctuary was in my workshop in like Green Top Nursery.
Yep.
Like, because it's
same.
not, and that bugs me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, I have to go all the way to Sanctuary to get a fucking can of oil to fucking build you guys a turret? Like, that's bullshit. Just
Yeah,
makes
it's
me
like I
mad.
have to kind of like all of my companions and stuff, I sort of have to like give them jobs. I'm like, right, okay, so you can hold my ammo, you can hold like
All my junk.
you know, my armor stuff. Because
Oh my junk,
otherwise I
bitch.
just forget. It's like, where did I put my shit? Oh crap, I've got like 20 different settlements and like a million different companions.
I have like 5 safes in my garage in Sanctuary with like all my shit. And
Yeah, you guys are crazy. I don't do any of this.
the cellar. Did you guys find that cellar? The root cellar in
the
Sanctuary?
woman, is that the woman with the giant cow with 2 heads? Or is that the other
No,
one?
it's just like a random root cellar, and like it had a safe in there. So for the longest time, I was just storing all my shit in this root cellar because I was like, no raider's gonna find this root cellar and get into this safe. But now I like just remembered it, and I was like, oh, I think I have a whole bunch of shit inside that safe.
See, when you said root cellar, I thought you meant somebody selling roots as opposed to an actual cellar.
FELL. No.
No,
Derp. It's early for me.
it's okay. It's late for me. I have to wake up in like literally 4.5 hours.
Oh yeah, we gotta wrap this up. My Fallout 4 problems is similar. It's adhesive. I can never find enough adhesive. And I told JoJo about it, and she said duct tape. And I'm like, it's not like you can go to a duct tape store. Like, where are you guys getting adhesive? I can't level up my gear and stuff. Is there a secret to adhesive at all?
It's everywhere.
I don't know.
It's
How is it
everywhere.
everywhere? Is it everywhere for you guys too?
I have a lot, but I find like Wonder Glue everywhere. And
I
like
can't-
economy size of Wonder Glue. I'm like, yeah, I've got like 6 of those things. I'm like, yeah,
I
look at me
pick
with
up
my gallons of
everything.
Wonder Glue.
Oh my gosh, I pick up absolutely everything. And I can't find, I find Wonder Glue maybe once every few hours. And duct tape, I'll find 1 or 2 when someone's selling something, but
Do you have it marked?
I have it,
Set to search.
Yeah.
And then you can make vegetable starch, which is really, Jaya actually was the one that told me. It's like the tomato plant, which is a tato or whatever that is called.
A lot of those in my
A
settlement.
tato, a mulberry, whatever, the mulberry bush thing. I don't remember what that's
Okay.
called either. And corn maybe, and then you put them all together and it makes 5, or it makes vegetable starch, which makes 5 adhesives.
What? Okay, is that cooking?
Yeah,
All right,
it'd be
I'm
in
gonna do
your
that.
cooking.
I can do that.
Yeah, so you can like farm, you can plant those and then farm them, go back and like, pick them and then make your adhesives if you wanted to.
Okay, well, I will do that. All right, anything anyone else wants to say about Fallout, talk about Fallout before we close out here?
I want to do one thing because I forgot to say it when I was kind of going through my history of Fallout. In Fallout 3, I don't know if I want to ask you guys a question, but do you, for those who played it, do you remember the dad?
Kind of.
Yes.
Do you know who the dad is?
In this game?
No, in Fallout 3.
Oh, okay. Jojo?
Not many people know that Liam Neeson voiced him.
Oh, no, I didn't know
Oh.
that.
Yes, he does the voice for the dad in Fallout 3. That's a fun little thing.
Fun facts with
fun
lady.
facts of Fallout.
Okay, so if you don't follow us on Twitter, you're missing out. We have tons of fun banter and inside jokes that come from this show that we laugh about. Connect with us. Say hi to us. We want to hear from you. We want to see your beautiful face. Be sure to check out our network's new website at ninjapancake.com. We're just a little sliver of an amazing family of podcasts. Warlock School, My Morning Coffee, and G&A Podcast. There's a new podcast that's going to be coming soon, so keep your ears out for that one. Thanks everyone for listening to us. Please rate us on iTunes. We have a couple awesome reviews. We would love some more. You can follow us on Twitter at Sweetscoped. If you want to send us an email with those questions for JoJo or hate mail for Lady, we'd love that. That's at sweetscoped@ninjapancake.com. Yes, hate mail always needs to be directed right to Lady.
Towards Lady, yes. I will not pay you in nudes. If you do that, though, just let you know. I'm not going to be like, oh, you're mad at me here. Take these. It's not how I work. The rumors aren't true.
The rumors are not true. Unless you're Tinks, then she sends lots of nudes.
Exactly.
How all my plans are foiled, man.
You and I have a wax date, Kat. Don't worry.
Good.
I'm feeling terribly left out here.
Uh-oh. Someone give JoJo some nudes right now.
I can get you some nudes from my work that I developed if you want.
Oh, no.
Oh, not from that dude.
Dick bows.
You know, that reminds me, actually, this is totally out of order, but we did get an email. We did get an email this week. And the reason I kind of forgot is it was not a question.
Was it a dick pic for Kat?
It was a dick pic for Kat. No.
Are you serious? Who emailed it?
No.
Kat's like, I didn't get it.
Yeah, you didn't forward it to me, you bitch.
So it's from Sean C, and he says, "Greetings, y'all. Love the show. Now I have to get back to baking. #banana bread." Sean C.
Thank you, Sean C. I love you.
I love banana bread. I don't know much about you. But
with or without nuts, though, that's the question.
With nuts, always.
Always. Extra nuts.
Yes. Like a nut topping on top.
Not nuts on top of nuts.
Yes. All the nut, please.
Oh, the nut.
All over my bread.
You have to make it plural. It doesn't work. Oh my god. Lady, tell us where they can find you on Twitter. God dang it.
You can find me at lady_of_legend on Twitter.
And JoJo?
JoJo_REZO.
And Kat?
Canucks, Kanucs. Come talk to me about Fallout and tell me what a fucking scrub I am. And help me get better, because I need help. I need all the help I can get.
Just start tweeting out her random facts that aren't.
Yes.
Please don't send her spoilers.
Yeah, please don't. Please, okay, for real talk for a minute, please don't be that guy, because I really want to experience the game for myself. So if you send me spoilers, I will cry. I will actually cry. I'll record it, and I'll make Tinks put it in the next.
And if you send her spoilers, I'm going to see the spoilers, and I will fucking kill you.
Well, there you have it. I'm pretty sure we just encouraged everyone to send spoilers.
Well, you sure encouraged him to send dick pics, so...
There's nothing off limits with us.
True.
And I am Tinks, TINKKZ. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, listening to us, and downloading. We love you guys so much, right, girls?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the love.
All the loves.
Bye. I found my fail. I just remembered. I can tell you now.
Okay, what's your fail?
Okay, my fail is I was walking through the wilderness, right, and I saw something off in the distance. It was a little shack, and there's these two people standing there, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna totally stealth up on these guys and kill them.
Oh
so
no.
I'm crouching. Shut up. I'm crouching. I'm hidden I'm walking. I'm just taking my time. I got my dog with me and my gun. I'm like, I'm ready. I come around the corner, point my gun at them, ready to kill them, and they're fucking mannequins. And I was like, I literally spent 10 minutes stalking mannequins. Are you kidding me?
Hashtag Fallout 4 problem.
Oh,
Tweet that at us.
That's too funny. That's too good.
Oh.
Dude, the little like things you find around too, like the teddy bear taking shit on the toilet with like the glasses and the newspaper.
that was
Have you seen
amazing.
that? I'm just like, oh my god, that's too good. Like you just find all these teddy bears around the world doing funny things, or the like guy that had like the monkey in bed with him. I don't know if you saw my picture on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
He had like a mannequin. I think it was a mannequin and then a dead monkey, or like the monkey in between his legs, like the stuffed animal. And I was like,
Oh
oh, what
my
were
gosh,
you up
yeah.
to?
Me and David
What
Weeks
were
were
you-
talking about that. Here.
We totally have to talk about the music.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh.
like the one thing I do
that
know
like
about.
Rocket 69 song. Every time I hear it, I'm like, this is my favorite song in the whole world.
But aren't you getting a little bored of the music? I feel like I'm getting. I mean, like it's
I'm
good.
totally not, actually. Like,
Oh.
I can listen to it all day long.
What stations do you listen to?
Just Diamond City.
That's it. But you don't hear the same like 4 songs.
Same.
over and over?
It's like six. It's 6 songs, 6
Oh,
or
okay.
7.
Okay.
Yeah, but the Rocket 69 one.
But
it's
then
really
Rocket
fun.
69 comes on. I'm like, yeah, Rocket. And
Yeah.
that one and the
Ooh.
Minuteman, the
Okay.
Minuteman or the 60-minute, 40-minute man, 50-minute man. What is it? I'm a 50-minute
50-minute
man. I'll give you
man.
40 minutes of hugging and snugging. And I'm like, yeah, you can give me 10 minutes of sex. You're funny. And then, like, have you seen it when Travis is like talking about the Rocket 69 one? He's like, this song is about space travel. It's called Rocket 69. And I just laugh every time. I'm like, Travis, you're so funny. You're so silly.
I like the "She's My Atom Bomb" one too. That
Oh
one's
yeah, the Atom Bomb, that one's a good one. I mean, they're all like just really good songs. Oh my gosh, I like these. This
But
music,
the-
the classical one I'll sometimes put on when I'm like going to like rave something, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go kill all the things with my classical music.
Yeah, but the cool thing about Diamond Radio is the talking in between. You don't get that with the classical radio.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll change based on the
Right.
story missions you do.
That's so cool, yeah. And then, like, because I know when you unlock the Minutemen or whatever, he starts talking about, well, I guess the Minutemen are back.
And when you meet the Brotherhood of Steel guy, that you can make him his companion, he'll start talking about the Brotherhood of Steel.
I'm lost again.
Oh,
The
shit!
radio guy kind of sounds like what's his face, Michael Cera a little bit. Or is that just me?
What did you, Shinx?
Oh, I accidentally hit a Diamond City security guard.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
just die.
I'm ready.
I've had to do it where I've just died. I'm like, crap, I'm just gonna lose everything I've done in the past 10 minutes and die because I don't want to have to deal with this.
So while we were playing, I didn't say anything about this, but I found that that like shopping mart with all those little robots.
Uh-huh.
And I went into the bowling alley, and he's like, "It's $5,000 to play a game," and I like walked past him, and then they all got mad and killed me. 'Cause I
What?
didn't pay him. I was like, "Why are you killing me?"
Super duper mart. So I discovered it and I just didn't explore it, and that's what I've been doing. Like, I have 140 things discovered, and
Oh my god.
I haven't explored like half of them. Not even. Like, I'll just be like, oh, I'll come back to this later. I gotta
Right,
go
because you
find
can fast
something
travel
else.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I like went in there, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, we in this, boys. We in this. I'm gonna go bowling," and then he fucking killed me. Like, all these robots started attacking me, and I'm like, "How am I supposed to be in this if you kill me? Like, how is this? How does this work? How am I supposed to go bowling?" I
It
was
was
upset.
the most horrible thing where I was stuck between a death claw. Like, I was just stuck at the bottom of, and like I just kept dying.
I only
And
saw
I was so frustrated. Like, I could not get past this fucking death claw. So finally I like commanded Preston to go like run like towards the death claw, and I just fucking took off.